Hey guys, welcome back. So today I filmed you a cool toned makeup look. Now, most people are always filming warm looks. Like me, I stay away from cool tone looks majority of the time. So I decided to branch out a little bit and do a full-on cool tone makeup look. Total cool tone eyes, cool tone lips, and I actually really like how it came out. And I'm like all for the warm tones, like warm browns, oranges, reds, like that kind of stuff. But I used like grays and kind of like silvery colors today, and I actually really like how it came out. So just keep watching this video if you would like to see how I created this look. So starting off with a clean face, I'm going in with my Makeup Forever Hydrating Primer, and then going in with my MAC Studio Fix Foundation. I'm just going to bounce this all over my face with my Dampened Beauty Blender. I am in shade NC40 in case anyone was wondering. And after I'm done bouncing it all around my face so it's nice and even all over my skin, I am going to go in with concealer, and I'm going to use my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Custard, and mine is running out. I need to go get another one, but I love this concealer. It is one of my favorites, and I'm just putting it everywhere that I want to highlight and conceal. So underneath my eyes, in the middle of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, next to my nose, on my chin, next to my lips, you know the drill. Then, of course, I'm going to be setting it with my Mercier Translucent Setting Powder with my favorite brush to set my under eyes with. This is the Sigma Tapered Face Brush, I think that is. I don't know, I'll list it down below, but I absolutely love it. And then going in with my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Natural in the color Medium Golden, just to set the rest of my face so it is not sticky when I apply the rest of my makeup. And as usual, to set my eyelids for eyeshadow, I'm going in with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and this is a Morphe S26 brush. I got this from my Haute Look set, so I don't think you can buy it individually. And then going in with my Lorac 2 palette. This is the more cool tone one. I'm just picking up the light brown shade, and I'm just putting this as a transition shade. So even though this is going to be a fairly cool toned look, I did want to go in with just a little bit of brown as a transition shade. And then going in with the cool gray color right next to that color, I am just putting this basically in the same spot but just a little bit lower, and I'm going to be focusing this more into the crease as well. And I do go back and forth a ton of times to make sure it is nicely blended, and I go back in with that same color a couple of times to make sure it is at the depth that I want. And I just keep going back in with the color to make sure everything is blended, and then I'll go back in with the brown shade as well, just to make sure that the edges of that are blended as well. After I get that color all blended in, I do go in with a darker gray shade just to deepen up the look a little bit. And it is the just darker gray shade in that palette next to the black, and I focus this more into the crease. Now this shade was a little bit hard to blend out, I'm not sure why, but I just took my Sigma E25 blending brush and I just put this right into the socket of my eye, focusing it more on the outer corner than anywhere else, and I did just make sure that it is completely blended out. I turned my brush sideways to make sure it was blended. Then I took this kind of metallic-y shade, I will list the name of it down below, into my eyelids, and I really loved this color and how it came out. But I did want it to have a little bit more dimension, so I went into that silver shade right next to it and just put that on the very center of my eyelid, working it in to make sure it was nice and bright. And for my brow bone, I just took that buttery shade, then going in with that light gray shade underneath my lower lashes, and then I do take that brown shade and blend it out also, just to make sure it looks nice and seamless compared to the top. And then just going in one more time with my blending brush to make sure it's all blended. And then going in with my L'Oreal Superstar Mascara. It does have two sides, but I only use the one. And then going in with my Huda Beauty lashes in the style Lana. And then just taking my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I'm just going to be bronzing up the face. This is the Morphe 527, something brush. I'll list it down below. I love this brush for bronzer. It is very nice and it's soft. I'm just putting this everywhere that I like to bronze, basically everywhere, because we know that I love to be really bronze. And then taking my MAC Harmony blush. This is one of my all-time favorite MAC blushes, and just blushes in general. And then taking my Becca Moonstone highlighter. I didn't want to go with Opal because I wanted it to be a nice white shade since it is a cool toned look, so I went in with the color Moonstone, and then going in with my MAC Oak lip liner. So I finally got Oak. I went to the store and they said that it was going to be discontinued, and I got so sad, and then I went in, they had a bunch, I was like, and then just topping it off with my MAC Stone lipstick. Now this lipstick is amazing. It is so cool toned, but it's so awesome. You totally need it in your life. Alright, and this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed how it came out. It is very out of my comfort zone, but I really like how it turned out. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys!